Hey guys, welcome to yet another edition of the Queen G Live Experience. I am your host, Queen G. Good morning, everybody. It is 11 a.m. sharp, okay, here in Arlington, Texas, and I am happy to bring yet another podcast to you. Ooh, I'm colliding with the bass and everything. I don't know what I got going on, but thank y'all for your continued support of the Queen G Live Experience and all that you have been, um, all your energy, all your amazing love that's been coming in my direction. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. So let me turn all these devices down so you won't be hearing all the dings. Ding, 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 ding. um, Listen, y'all. Let me say this. I have a bit of advice for you this morning. Always have a sense of direction for your career and your life. Write goals down and make sure that you are putting that effort and energy every single day to make something happen in the direction of your career and your life. Write goals, set them, and don't let anyone get you off of the page of where you need to go, what you need to do, and stay focused. That's my advice. Stay focused, guys, because what happens is along this journey, um, you have people that don't necessarily believe in you, and you have to be your own biggest supporter and stand alone if you have to, in a room full of whoever, and make the announcement that you are here, that Queen G Live Experience is here, that we're going to do this regardless. So I just wanted to put that word of encouragement out there for all of you entrepreneurs, all of you that have a vision that God has given you, and stick to it. Do it. Nothing to do it but to do it, if you know what I mean. And I say that just because, I face a lot of challenges daily, because I support so many, but sometimes, people don't support you as you support them, if you know what I mean. They just love the support of you. They love what you bring to the table of their situation. So you have to be careful of, where you place your energy in the world, what you do, what you give out, the whole nine. You have to be careful of that because everybody is not worthy of your uh, goodness, put it like that. And I wanted to start with that because I just thought it was important to give that message. I have an amazing special guest for you. I'm going to say that he is definitely the definition of entrepreneur, hustler. Um, he has it down on the inside of his bones. Every part of him is full of visions and dreams and ideas. And from the time I've met him, he has always been innovative and out there getting his, basically. From the time I met him, I met this gentleman in Las Vegas. And I always check in with him because I admire his hustle. I admire what he brings to the independent market and table. So let us introduce our special guest, Mr. Tyler Jones, out of Las Vegas. And let's give it up for him. Y'all hold on. Let me get him in here. Let me get him in here. Let me get him in here. Hey, hey.
What's going
Good
on?
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the Queen G Live Experience.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm still trying to wake up, y'all. So don't mind the face. It's kind of early out here, but my brain is here, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I literally introduced you like that because from the moment I have met you, I think we were at an event or festival or something. It was one of those
It was at the
outdoors
Pearson, the
events.
Pearson Center. It was at the Pearson Center.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
I met you the first time there, and every time I see you,
Yeah.
you're on your grind, bro. You're
I
on your
have
grind.
to. I have to. There's no time
You
for
know,
slacking. I just have to. I like staying busy. I always like I don't want to always come to Quincy, what you got for me? I want to be the person that people come to and ask, like, hey, bro, what you got for me? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just can't sit still. I don't know if I got ADHD. I don't know, but if I'm sitting still and not doing nothing, like, I have to stay busy and just, steady reinvent myself, you know?
All of us entrepreneurs got a little bit of ADHD. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah. I'm telling like, because I have so many different businesses and so many different things that I do that sometimes it is hard now. Don't get me wrong, it is hard when you're an independent person because when you're doing this, you should be doing that, but you can't be in two places at once. It's physically impossible. So you always got to have that balance. Maybe one week do this, next week do that. That way you can give everything like an equal time. But something always going to take precedence over the other.
Right.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this? What is your favorite out of all your entrepreneurial endeavors? What is your favorite to do?
Well, it's kind of, all of them, but music, because music is what I do. That's the easiest thing for me to. Well, all of it is easy, but that's how I can be more creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just comes out naturally. I go in the studio and knock out 5 songs in a night if need be, because that's what I do, just freely. But all the other things, when it comes to like movies, like writing, they just come natural because I'm a creator. So it's nothing to create stories. Even I could just listen to you and your husband, what y'all got going to create a whole story about that just off and not be my own personal. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
Everything, honestly, but music is number one.
That's what's up. So speaking of music, I want to get right into this.
Okay.
Because I've been seeing you
Yeah.
perform outside of the stadium, the new stadium in Vegas.
Yeah.
So tell us about that. What is your association with your music, that song, and then the stadium?
So I did a song for the Las Vegas Raiders called Win City Raiders. It's not officially their song yet, only because I haven't got to the right people inside. But for all you people out there, so how can I explain this? So I did the song, well, it's 3 years ago now because it is 2021. It's going to take me till at least February to recognize 2020, it being 2021.
Right.
But I did the song in 2018. Shout out to Ken Dorsey. Ken. He gave me the idea, like, bro, the Raiders are coming to town, man. You need to do the song. You need to do a song for the Raiders. It'll be dope. So I kind of sat on that idea for a while. So I did the beat. And it was like right before my wedding. Like I started right before my wedding. I ended up finishing it after because I started mumbling something but didn't take it no further because I had so much going on, So I did the song in August of 2018, but I sat on it all the way until June of last year, June of 2020, when I actually shot the Win City Raiders music video, which y'all can go to my YouTube page. Everything is at T Jones 501, TJONES.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw the video. I saw when you were creating the video.
Yeah, and so I did the video for it. And from there, I just started trying to reach out to the people, and then. Because at first, when I first started going up to the stadium, they had one tailgate and they wouldn't let nobody onto the property. You can only be on the other side of the fence or whatever. So after that, they started, they didn't have any more tailgates. So you was literally free to roam the entire parking lot around the building and all that good stuff like that. So I went to every home game except one home game where I was outside performing. And so my whole thing was, they're gonna know me. So the staff knows me, the police knows. They know I come through with my little speaker. It's up under some stuff I can't grab it for you. I would grab it, but and I would just go there and perform the song because my thing is I'm gonna keep performing outside until they let me inside. Now the song is strictly for the Raiders. You got all of these other sports teams that have, like, Wiz Khalifa got Black and Yellow, and then he do We Them Boys for the Cowboys, but those don't talk about the team specifically. This
itself, tied straight to that source of that team.
Those are their slogan. He's from Pittsburgh, so Black and Yellow makes sense, right? We Them Boys, that's what they call the Cowboys, but this song is called Win City Raiders, and it's strictly, I'm talking about statistical facts and all that good stuff about the Raiders. And it's a dope song. When you come to Vegas, what you want to do? You want to win. So
Yeah.
when you Google Win City Raiders, I pop up. You know what I'm saying?
And the excitement about them now having a stadium there, the team is there. It's all exciting.
Yeah.
You know what you remind me of? You seem to be a person of faith,
Yeah.
you know, strong faith. Like, listen, I see the vision
Yeah.
loud and clear. I'm gonna do my part to make it happen. Everything that you're doing is falling in line with your faith. Like, you have strong faith that says one day somebody's gonna recognize my song as the team song.
Yeah.
Period.
And that's all I need. Like what they say, faith without works is dead. So like I tell people, every time that I went up there outside the stadium to perform, I always gave my Facebook Live people like just a tour of the stadium every week, and I always would tell people, you know, you put stuff in the universe. Me doing the song and talking about is putting to the universe what you actually got to do the work. So me, I don't. It doesn't bother me going outside the stadium and performing that song. Why? Because do you not know how many people I'm walking around because I have my custom jersey on because I make all my apparel. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look at the shirt. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Because you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is a quote. This is one of my songs too. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But I tell people, if you want to do things, you just can't just say it and expect for it to come to you. You have to go put it in work. So me going to that stadium,
Right.
meeting people from whatever team we were playing out here, they had people outside of the stadium from that city. Like when they played Kansas City Chiefs, it was a whole lot of Kansas City Chiefs fans. They were here just to experience like what the stadium is and all of that. And it goes to show you, like, I went to every home game, right? The week before it was the week before Christmas, but then they had a game the day after Christmas. But anyway, I met a lady that worked for one of the news stations. I won't say the news station, but like I stopped her in the parking lot because I was trying to get an interview. Like, hey, I come here every home game. I did the theme song for the Raiders. It's positive. It's gonna have the stadium going crazy, and we just never was able to link up to do an interview, you know, on live. Like, man, interview me for a minute. I don't care. Let me just get some camera time, but they show you how God works. I had my kids out here, my family, they were all out here for Christmas. And so the day the 26th, after I went up there, they had a late game. They had like a 5 o'clock game. So I normally go up there about 2 hours before kickoff. You know what I'm saying? And as I performed a couple times, I performed for Facebook Live a couple times, and then I do one on my regular camera so I can post it onto my Instagram and YouTube. And so after I circled around the whole stadium, I came back, boom, there was a news truck. And so the dude was going live went live like at 6, 6:30, and like 7:30 or whatever like that. But the whole time, the guy I had my kids, you know what I'm saying, my brothers, my DJ, my niece, and the guy, the news reporter kept shouting out the Win City Raiders. So, and my song is playing in the background. So I got my speaker bumping the song, and by the time we was at that little tailgate, like everybody knew my song. It was people from Northern California, Southern California, just came for the last. So like I say, so it's just crazy. So every week that I was up there, whether it was one person, because all you need is one person. You just need one person, and just everybody asks like, man, where can I download that song? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting new subscribers on my Facebook showing them the video. They like my jersey. I'm like, yeah, I cut. This is my own personal jersey for my, you know what I'm saying, for Win City Raiders. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows you, like, every week, like, even though the guy didn't talk to me, like, specifically on the news, he was shouting out Win City Raiders.
Everybody noticed you. Right.
My song in the background. So it's like, that's it. And that's what I'll take next year when I link up with, this year, when I link up with the, you know, the organization, let them know, like, man, I've been coming out here every week. Like, your staff, they know, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows you.
They looking for it, like they looking for me, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to,
I have no doubt in my mind that soon the right person will recognize and get a hold of it, and, you know,
that's it.
Show that you are the chosen one for this theme song for the Raiders, right?
When they come on, when we have a Monday Night Football game right here, when you come back from the commercial and how they still have the music playing in the background right before the quarterback say "hut," you know, you can still hear that Win City Raiders in the background. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. Put that mother on a video game. It's their song. Like, so anybody that's watching is affiliated with the Las Vegas Raiders. The song is yours. We'll cut out a deal. I just want to perform on a 50-yard line. You feel what I'm saying? Give me an all access pass and give me a couple home games that I can come to. You feel me? That's all. I don't want.
I believe that when that door opens, it's going to be way more than even that. You know what I mean? You'll be
I just
blessed
want the simple stuff because it's
tremendously, and also you'll be able to get your product in there. You'll be able to sell your movies. You'll be able to do everything you need to do. It's your faith, bro. Let me tell you, more than anything, it's your faith. It's your faith, honestly. It's your faith. Your faith is touching the people it needs to touch. With your faith, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. It's not actually physically tangible all the way yet.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? With your faith, it is touching the hem of God's garment, and I believe that He is going to honor you for your faith.
Yeah.
That's my belief, bro. Listen.
Nothing is going in vain. Nothing is going in vain. Like, people understand, you have to like work. Nothing comes, and I like the road that it takes. Why? Because I'm meeting people along the way, and like, as long as the people know me, that's just. I mean, you get tied in with a professional. Like the Raiders done been to 3 different cities: L.A., Oakland, and now Vegas. They're never going nowhere. Their fans are the most loyal fans. So you being tied in with a professional organization, you know what I'm saying? You good. You know what I'm saying? Something there that you're gonna have to win city. Everybody chanting. They're like, I got video footage on my phone from just that last little what do you call it, tailgate.
They did.
And it was just
rally. You want to call it a rally or something like that? It's the last rally there.
I was finna say that, but no, it was a tailgate. Like that's that when my stuff was on the news. He was interviewing the guy that was there for like all the home games. He'd be out there cooking. He'll set up across the street. I mean, it's kind of hard to describe to you guys if you've never been to the stadium. So the side opposite of the 15, you know what I'm saying?
You're doing a good job of describing it. I can visualize everything you're saying.
Yeah, if you get off on the Russell Road exit, you got to turn on to Polaris. That's the side, because that's the side where all the players come in at. So I would, Facebook Live, like the players coming in, they driving in their car to go to the stadium when the opposing team coming in on their tour buses and all of that stuff like that. So, I mean, it was just a cool experience. I met so many great people there, man. I want to shout out, I cannot think of his first name, but he's the flag guy, man. People probably won't ever see this, but, man, he was there every week with me, too, man. He was in a lot of my videos of me performing. He had this like 20-foot pole with the Raiders flag on it. You know what I'm saying? He was there literally faithfully every week, just like me. So shout out. I call him Flag Man.
Shout out to him, the flag guy.
I can't think, because he was there every week. So I told him, when I come in, when I get in, he's gonna come, because he was there every week, man, jamming my, like, you know what I'm saying, dancing on my song. So shout out to him, man, for real.
Yes, it's important to have a support system, and us look out for others. Let me ask you this, Tyler. I don't think I ever asked you this, because I've interviewed you before. Yeah. Where did you get your entrepreneur side? Like, where did that come from?
Just being hungry, just seeing like, okay, I mean, I see Queen G can do it, and like she can do a talk show. I mean, I think I could do one too. It's just seeing people, it's just being motivated by the people that I'm around. You know what I'm saying? And the way that I move, I'm definitely not tooting my own horn, but a lot of people don't move as fast as I move. That's why when we were talking pre-show, I like to create my own stuff. Like, I would definitely love anything that you need me for. I would definitely do, but I won't let that be my first time doing that. So let me try to create something for myself and get my experience up, build my resume up. Because if I ask you to do something for me, it's because like I really want to focus on that. Not that I can, because anything that I ask of anybody, I can do it myself, because I've been doing it myself. I'm still doing it myself. So I have no problem doing it. It's just entrepreneurship. It's like, we're all blessed with many different talents. The only thing is, a lot of us are not blessed with the time and the ability or the know-how to do a lot of things. Like, I mean, you guys watch YouTube. Like, YouTube teaches you literally I don't know
everything. Honestly, exactly.
I don't know what they don't have a tutorial on to do. But me, like, I'm really blessed when it comes to having the ability to handle something right then and there. It's like today, like I was telling you earlier, like I had bought me a new press machine, y'all. This is my little press machine where I do my clothes. That I had just bought that for a while. Like, you know, you got to start from the bottom. When I was first doing my clothing line, I was ironing my stuff with an iron.
Iron on the original.
Iron, like with an iron, you know what I'm saying, with a straight iron. So every show, when I was doing a new show, you know, performing, I would always have my gear on anything because my clothing line is called Live for the Moment Clothing.
Right.
And those are the titles of 3 of my albums as well, Live for the Moment 1, 2, and 3. But I bought this. Why? Because I'm like, you know, I need to, you know, everything is steps. Sometimes you just can't jump right into the big boy. Sometimes you gotta cry before you walk. So
so you bought now a printing machine, you print your own shirts. What exactly? Tell us about your empire of some of the things that you have.
Okay.
Just kind of list them all.
Okay, so first and foremost, guys, I'm a hip hop artist. I go by the name of T Jones. Music is what I do. So my music company is Light Show Entertainment. I have my let me think of my stuff. I got Light Show Films, which is my filming company. So I do write, direct, and produce my own films, and I produce films and music videos from other artists, and I mean I do my music videos as well. So that's Light Show Films with a Z, films with a Z. I do photography as well, which is Snaps by T Jones.
Right.
Which is Snaps by T Jones 501. I have a radio station too. It's called Light Show Radio, which is strictly catered to independent artists. So for you independent artists out there that's watching, email me tjones501booking@gmail.com. It goes in there for free. It's rotates. So my radio station is powered by Zeno Radio, so it plays 24/7. I do interviews as well.
You gotta get me on your platform.
Yeah.
I know it's independent artists, but you gotta, you know.
Yeah, no, but see that, that's just the radio station. Now, I do have a video podcast like this called the Live for the Moment Show.
Okay.
But that was more so in person. Well, that was in person for the artists out here in Vegas since I live in Vegas. I did that for November and December because next month I'm finna start filming my new movie. So I kind of took January to kind of get back focused after the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And because February is when I start filming my new movie. And then I have then my clothing line. So my Live for the Moment clothing. So I got like 6 things that I do. And it's just balancing all of those things. Like I said, for right now, my video podcast is on halt until, you know, I finish filming my film, and then my radio station. As far as doing interviews, I'm not doing interviews right now, but if artists send me 2 songs, I put it into rotating. It just plays. It's on a 24-hour loop. So if it's 100 songs, your song is going to get played at least a couple times within the 24-hour period. So it's automatically on. It's automatically playing. So that's just one that now I can show work from all of the things that I do. You know, but I got to shout my movie Crooked Promoters. This is on Amazon Prime right now. My movie Crooked
Promoters. Tell us about that. Tell us about Crooked Promoters. What is it about?
Crooked Promoters, we did this movie last year. It's about just a hip hop artist, myself. I play myself that get booked by these 2 comedians. They're 2 comedians. That's my boy Billy Bob, and then this is my boy Marcus J. They're comedians he's from Baltimore, he's from Georgia, but they're out here in Vegas. They're Vegas residents now, and it was just 2 comedians. You know, they booked me for a show, and they paid a deposit to get me here to the city, but they don't have the rest. They don't have the rest of my money to go on stage, so they try to set me up. And it's a comedy. It's a comedy musical. I wrote this movie.
That's funny.
And cast it. So this is on Crooked Promoters. Is out, y'all. It's out on Amazon Prime right now. I have, you know, you want to get at me, I got physical copies of it as well. You can get that, you know. But then I got 2 other short films that are on my YouTube as well, and plus a new movie, a feature film that's coming probably the 4th quarter, probably September, October.
Well, congratulations on being on Amazon Prime and all those different outlets, because that's the way of the future now too, is digitizing your product. You know, I just became an author last year. Like, since I stepped away from Vegas, I'm like you. I think I'm the female version of you. I wrote 14 books last year.
Look, I got
in 1 year. Okay, see, look.
These are my books, right? These are my books, right?
Okay, so you got books too. See?
These my wait, hold on. Then I got the big book, but mine is a little different than yours though. Mine are my albums. So this is called the Book of Albums. So
Okay.
when you buy my CDs, they're all down there. I don't. It's a lot of them. But I won't bring the CDs up. But the Book of Albums. So basically, you know how you go to what's the store, Barnes and Nobles, to get a book, and then if you're driving, you want to use the audio CD and put it in your CD player, and it'll read the book to you. So mine is basically the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
It doesn't read it to you. That's the only best description that I can give. Basically, if you put my music CD into your computer, you know what I'm saying? If you playing my music CD, my album, you can read along word for word.
You can read the lyrics.
Yeah, you can read the lyrics. So this is a song. It starts right here, and then it goes down, and it reads it in order on how the song plays, so you can follow along. And there's no words. I mean, I don't curse in any of my music neither. So you can understand everything a lot of songs that are out today, they need to come out with books like this, because I don't know what
right, so that people can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, so that's
dope.
And so
what gave you the vision to want to do that? Like write the words to read along.
I did this 3 years ago. So I did this in March of 18. So it's coming up on 3 years I did this. Just being different. Like I'm already different when it comes to my music. I don't curse in any of my music. So, you know, like I said, we've seen each other at a lot of outside events where we have vendors tables. Me and you seen over and when you were here. And so,
and they always book you, and that's, I think, without the cussing, it's like you're showman friendly, if you know what I mean. And you can always be booked for an event or something like that because they don't have to worry about the vulgar language.
Yeah, that's something. And I started doing that about 12 years ago, and that came from just trying to be creative. Because, you know, if you tell somebody I'm a rapper, like I do rap, they just get that little cringe in their face. Like you could just see a little bit in his life because they already think derogatory. If I ask a female, hey, you want to be in my music video, the first thing she thinks, she's gonna have to be in a bikini. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in here.
Right.
Because my music is not like that. So me choosing to not cut, like when I first started music, I was being a follower, you know what I'm saying? Talking about things that I don't do, you know what I'm saying? And until I found my own lane, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to curse. And a lot of that came from not having money like that to go to paying $50 an hour for a studio, $30 an hour. That was a lot of money when I first started doing music, you know what I'm saying? And I wanted to go from the studio to the radio, no in between, because it's already a process of
right. That's another thing. Your music is radio ready. It's radio ready, radio friendly. You can put it on any platform you need without the limitations of, oh my God, there's too much cuss words in here.
Yeah, and that's
you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I did.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's
and that was my whole process of going from the studio to the radio, no in between, and then also not boxing myself in, because like I like Drake, but I can perform in more places than Drake without having to switch my words. Because think about it, if I run out the crib and grab the wrong flash drive, I'm doing because I used to perform in high schools. They had this, so I am from North Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas, so I used to travel with the radio station's basketball team, and they would play pickup games in different cities. You know, fun game. Like I'm from North Little Rock. We'll go to like Monticello, Arkansas, and they'll have a little team, and I'll perform at halftime.
Right.
And so, what if I grab the wrong flash drive? You can't out rap yourself over your actual song in a stadium. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, that never happened to me. But those were my thought process when I was like, you know what? I don't want to curse because I can go rock out.
I got to stop this part and open myself up to every market. Be play ready, play friendly. Yeah. Like I can see why you would do something like that. Yeah. Just like how a lot of mainstream artists, they'll have the cussing version, but they got to create a edited non-cussing version to play.
And to this day, I mean, you know, to each his own. I'm not knocking anybody. Like I curse in my regular day life, but when it comes to music, I've been doing it for so long that when I'm in the studio creating, a cuss word never comes to mind, because it's just like a vegetarian that don't eat meat, right? The
They don't
vegetarian
eat
and
meat.
vegan.
No,
Okay,
that's
okay.
right.
The vegetarian and vegan.
I know it's early.
It told me I have to, I have to think about it. And you know, after so long, I have a cousin that's a vegetarian. She don't eat meat, and like it's been so pushed out of her system for so long that if she ate it, she'll be sick because her body
Right.
flushed it out. So for me, you know what I'm saying? I don't say it. Like I might say damn, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get away with that or hell, but it depends on the way that you phrase it. But I
But
can
the
get away
F
with
bombs and
yeah,
the
those
all
right there,
the
the B
harsh
words.
vulgar.
Yeah, like no, but see, and it's rare that I would even use those two words, but I have used them since that I have not this since I haven't been cursing in my songs for the past 10 plus years. And so, you know, I wanted to challenge myself. Most important, I just wanted to challenge
Right.
myself. So
Right.
when I'm creating music, a curse word doesn't come to mind at all when I'm creating, just because it's been flushed out of my system for so long that when I'm creating, it's just your brain. I could be having a conversation with you, we cussing up a storm, but the moment I can, in an instant, without even thinking, we doing a song, it doesn't come to mind at all. It's just because it's been pushed out of my system for so long.
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah,
That is amazing.
yeah.
That is amazing. I'm sorry, my daughter is. Go ahead and give them the promotion of the name, titles of your albums, things like that, and
Okay, I got
because
you.
I gotta take this call real quick. My daughter keeps calling me back to back to back to back.
Answer
So
her.
let me see. It might be an emergency.
I can
I'm gonna
prolong.
put you on
I
a
can
solo
stretch.
screen.
I can stretch it out. I got you.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. What up, guys? It's your boy T Jones, man, and I'm the co-host of the Queens U Live Experience. But anyway, so my very first album is I'm the Future. This is my very first album. It has 20 songs. I released this in 2012. And this album right here basically summed up, you know, everything that the different kind of music I do, because I got hip hop R&B, I got some pop, some stuff that you would play like in the underground club or whatever like that. It was just showing like my versatility, you know. So that's my very first album, I'm the Future. It's on all music streaming platforms. My second album is Live for the Moment Part One. This was when you read the songs, when you read the song titles, they actually have something to do with Live for the Moment. So I released this in June of 2017. So wow, it's been coming on 4 years since I released this. Um, and this just was kind of a piggyback off of I'm the Future, but it had a definite concept to it. So Live for the Moment Part One is out right now. This is part of a trilogy. I have Live for the Moment Part Two, which was kind of a follow up. You read every song title, it has something to do with living for the moment, like Daylight, Make It Out Alive, Across the Globe, Thick and Thin, Popping Bottles, uh, Runway, Move Your Body, I Don't Care, Extraterrestrial Dreams, and What It Seems. So just the song titles itself has something to do with it. Like I was telling Queen G, when you get the album, when you get the albums, you get the book to read along with it. So this is Live for the Moment Part Two. Then
I
last,
like the co-host word. I like
yeah,
that.
I had to do it. I had to do it. You know, I'm quick on my feet. I'm quick on my feet. And then my last one is Live for the Moment Part Three, which I just released this back in August. This was the final installment of my Live for the Moment series, and Live for the Moment, it came like I told you, I'm from Arkansas, I'm from McAllen, Arkansas, which is a suburb of North Little Rock. And I always like to walk. You know, people see me walking. I got two vehicles, but I love to walk. You know what I'm saying? I walk wherever. It's just because God gave me these 2 feet, and if all else fails, I got these two. But that's how I create.
I
That's
know
how,
what Arkansas is like too. It's
yeah,
country.
yeah,
It's like soul country.
yeah, yeah.
I
And so that's why I came. Like one day I was just walking in my neighborhood, because back then when I used to type my songs in my phone. Like I have my beats on my little iPhone, and I type, and I have playing the beat, and I'll be typing. And Live for the Moment just came, and that was, oh my God, I think that was like 2013, somewhere in there is when I came up with the Live for the Moment as a brand or whatever. I didn't know what it was. I just knew, and it's the title of my song. The very first song on my Live for the Moment album is called Live for the Moment. And that kind of and that's where it
I
came.
love the title because you sometimes, especially now that COVID is out here and we got a lot of stuff going on, you literally got to live in the moment now. You got to enjoy more time with your family. You gotta really, really utilize these moments
Yeah.
that we have. Like this morning, my daughter's dressed up in 90s attire for their school.
Was
And I was
it
like, let me go
100
live.
days?
Let me go live and cherish this moment. They are so excited,
Was
so
it
happy.
100?
They
Was it
got on their
100
little
days?
wigs. Huh?
It's for the 100 days or something like that. The 100 days of school.
No, this is like they were dressed up for 90s era. I
Oh
don't
no,
know what they doing.
I've been seeing parents, my friends, post their kids, you know what I'm saying, on social media with the 100 days. You know, the 100 days they dress up funny and silly, all
Right.
that kind of stuff like that. So yeah, I thought that was
Yeah,
that should be
this is
around.
like 90s style. So they if you go back on my live later and see
Yeah,
the live that we did this morning. So much fun. Like and I'm just learning to be in the moment more
yeah. You have
because
to.
that's what we have right now. That we got this right now, this time, this moment. And that's just what we have to do because tomorrow is not promised for any of us. And
That's my slogan. I got let me I don't know what my little car is at, but my slogan is live for the moment, not for the memories. Tomorrow's not promised for any of us. So if we're blessed to see tomorrow, then we're able to reflect on the things of today. So it's like the good Lord wakes us
mm,
up tomorrow. And I'm like, man, I had a dope interview with Queen G yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And those are the things because tomorrow's not. We all have friends and family that was here today, and the next day they were gone.
they
And it was
gone
like,
in a
wow. And
right.
yeah, we all experienced that at some point in time with somebody that was close to us. Um, yeah, and that and that's where they came from. So I have cars when I normally like sell my merchandise. I normally put one in there. I need to go to Office Depot and print out some more. But that's where they
You'll
came
give them
from.
that card that
Yeah,
says that live in the moment.
it's a little bit. It's like it's a business card, but it has my slogan on it, like what live for the moment means. Whenever I'm selling my clothes and stuff like that, but that's basically what it is. Tomorrow isn't promised for none of us, so let's live for right now while we have it. And if we're blessed to see tomorrow, then we're able to reflect on the things of yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Right.
where that came from. I just took that to live for the moment, went from albums to a podcast to is my clothing. You know what I'm saying? That's so when y'all see LFTM, that mean live for the moment. And
Live for the moment.
yeah, and
I
that
love it. I love the whole idea and thought process of that.
yeah,
Let me ask you this. I want to say to you, you have the most beautiful little family
thank
that
you.
I've ever seen. Your wife is adorable. I met her personally
Yeah,
at one of the at the Ninon show. I got to meet her
yeah.
in person,
We
and
did,
then
we
your
did do that show
baby.
there. That was my first time there at the Nina show. And after I did the music video for the Raiders, I went back like 2 days after I filmed the video that Tuesday. I filmed on Saturday. Tuesday, I went. And so that's what you'll see when you Google Win City Raiders. That's how I even knew. I had did the thing and forgot about it. Even though they do it a couple,
Hmm.
even though they filmed, they aired on Saturday. When I just Googled Win City Raiders ran, I'm like, oh snap! I forgot I even did it because I never watched it. Because you know what's crazy is I honestly don't like to watch my interviews back. I don't like watching myself perform after because it's weird. Because I was there live, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I
it's
know
like
what you're saying.
watching this interview, me watching our interview back is be the weirdest thing to me because I was here, I experienced it, I was living in that moment. So me watching
Going
it
back and
back,
see, I know what you're saying.
yeah,
Like when
like
I first seen my Roku channel, and when I first saw the episodes on there, I was like, I look like myself, but it's kind of strange, you know
it's
what I
yeah,
mean?
like watching even watching my movie Crooked Promoters, like I wrote it, I filmed it, I edited it. I seen this movie 8 million times. I seen it in my head before I filmed it. I watched it the whole entire time I was editing it. Then to like watch it on Amazon Prime is weird. Like I just can't sit there and watch my stuff. I don't know why. I can watch your stuff all day long. And the reason why is because we're our biggest critiquers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Especially
oh yeah, definitely.
if it's some work that we did, like we're always seeing it from a different eye than the next person because it's our vision, it's our creation. So every time I see something of mine, it's like, dang, I wish I would have did that. So that's why I kind of refrain from like, why? I mean, because I'm living it. I'm filming my own stuff. I'm putting it out there, and me watching it back is just weird. I don't know why. I've always been like that. The very first time I was on TV, I performed on a news station back home, and to me, I sounded like a first straight cowboy, country as hell. Like that's just how I sounded. And my granny, God rest her soul, we were watching it. I had a TiVo at the house, and I was watching it back. It was just so hard to watch
To
myself
look
back.
at it.
To watch myself back, not because like I'm like, man, I think I messed up. No, it was a great everything was great. It's just watching myself back is because I'm always say, dang, I should have did this, or dang, well, I was kept moving. Because like when I'm talking to people, I can't help it. I like to kind of move. It's just a habit, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always
Right.
and so I'm like, man, I should have did
Well,
this.
you are very country. I can still hear the country swang, twang in your
Twang.
voice. Listen, I'm now back in the South. Understand? I'm in Texas now.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to pick up that
Yeah. And I have
that
to go
that
home.
dialogue and jargon and the way they speak, the way they talk, all of that. It's hard. And I'm a West Coast person, but I hear myself sounding country sometimes too. Like I only been here a year again. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah, it's this ain't going nowhere. It's just I haven't been home in over a year. So once I go home, I mean, it's just that's where I'm from, So I find myself somebody, hey, you from Cali? I almost felt disrespected. Like I sound like I'm from Cali. Like I need to go back to the crib, man. I need to go back to the crib.
Where it all started, huh? Get back to my roots and check in every once in a while.
I've been so busy. Like my family, they come out here all the time, so I don't really have to go home in the sense of that because my folks are always out here like every couple months. Like they were just here for Christmas, and they'll be back out here in March for my baby birthday. You know what I'm saying? So
She is a ham, by the way. That's the point I was getting to with your beautiful family. Your daughter has made my whole world melt. Okay, she is just gorgeous. That's my little friend. Like I got some more books to mail her too.
I got the books in there. We got a baby in her room. We got a little bookshelf thing. It's in there. But I sent you the pictures though of her with it when you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got those. But I want to send. The other children's. I sent you 2 already.
Well, no, you sent me one, and remember I seen you at the airport. Remember I was picking up, and you had another one. No, you mailed me one, and then I seen you at the airport. Yeah. You sent me.
Okay.
No, hold on, wait. Yeah, because hold on, when was that? Was in September. You were here in September because I was picking my boy up from Jamaica.
That's right. That's right. I saw you and I handed it to you right there. Yeah, okay. Okay, so you got 2 books.
Yeah, I kept having to circle around because he didn't know where he was at, and I was like, yeah, so I kept having to circle around, and you were because you were sitting out there.
I didn't get the second picture though. You got to do the second picture and send it to me.
I'll redo. I try to have her hold both of them and just send you a picture with both of them in your hand.
Okay.
Whatever like that.
She's so cute, right? That's my little baby doll that represents our little books and models them for us. She is adorable. How has life changed in this past year of having Lil Mama in your life, and how has it changed for you?
It hadn't changed in the sense. It was just more so just getting readjusted because, I have a 15 and a 12-year-old, so I started all the way back over, and it was just like, wow, having to get like no sleep, and now thank God she sleeps as long as I do now. You know what I'm saying? But those first couple months, like, man, them having their night and days mixed up. But no, the pandemic, like honestly, the pandemic did set everybody back because there was a lot of things that I wanted to do for 2020 that obviously I couldn't do, and I wasn't the only one, so I didn't feel as bad. But I've got to spend literally every day of my daughter's life except one day
with her
except one day because I went to Cleveland to go see my son, and I was only one day. I was gone for 3. Technically, I left on Monday to go see my son. I was there all day Tuesday, then I came back Wednesday. So it was only one day that I haven't that one day that, and she was mad. She did not mess with me. She was mad at me.
I could tell she's daddy's girl, and
Yeah, she
like,
was
you
mad at
know,
me for real. She was really mad at me for real because she got this thing. She know when I come, she a daddy's girl off top. No doubt about that. But she didn't mess with me at all for like a couple hours. When I came back, she was staring at me. She wouldn't smile at me the whole entire time I was gone. Like she knew
don't
I
you
was
ever
good.
leave me again.
Yeah, and so that's my baby. But yeah, every day with her, you know what I'm saying, and that it gives me more time to create. Cause right now I don't want to show my office studio is kind of junky. It ain't junky, but it ain't camera ready. But this is everything.
Right.
My studio and radio station is to my left, and then right over here to my right, you know, I got my clothing, my Cricut machine. I have my press, and behind the camera is my clothes rack with all my different
You
shirts.
don't want to see my office either. I think I need to spend today
Then in the
and
corner, yeah.
wipe this desk down and get in here. I
And
need
see,
to.
like I'm always ready. Like this right here, this little bag got all my DVDs and my movies. So, you know, I got it's a big stack of this. This is my movie curtain promoters, and then these are that's my movie curtain promoter. The one that's on. And then I got these, which are my other two short films. So this bag has all of my movies
Projects in it.
Yeah, this is just the movies. This is just my movies. Hold on. Then I got this bigger little double bag. This is what the books are in. You know,
Okay.
so if y'all want to I autograph y'all a picture or something like that, or I got a bunch of these.
He got headshots. Oh, and you show me some of your headshots too, because you're an actor and you got headshots that you send out to directors and stuff like that for your project.
Business
Potential.
cards. Y'all gotta have y'all business cards. So yeah, this has so let me get this. But yeah, this has my books that I showed y'all and all my CDs, so all my albums, my CDs are in here. So I got 2 duffel bags. When I pull up on you, you want the music or you want the movies? Which one? So
he hustle man. He is hustle man. I am not mad.
Yeah, this
you
is
ready to go.
This is one. I actually took this photo of myself. I took this.
Wow.
With my actor resume on the back. It's just some urban type of thing. I took it in my hallway, like put a black backdrop up and put a connected my phone to my camera that way I could see myself, and took it and I edited it. And then let me see which one I want to show you next. You know, if you need a young attorney, a club promoter, a businessman, or something like that. I have a picture where I'm smiling, so I do have one. I just didn't print it out, but I do have one of me smiling. You know, with
the red blazer, you have one smiling. The red blazer.
Well, I didn't have it printed. So if you want a young, you know, I'm trying to get on Grey's Anatomy or something like that. Some kind of medical show.
He got his doctor's fit.
Some kind of medical show. Then you know, I can do the full thing. You know, so I took all of these myself, and I actually got booked for a movie that's being filmed out here from one of these. I think it was this picture. Yeah, this one. Because I bought the little lab coat and I got the stethoscope on and all of that.
And he booked something from his own headshot that he shot.
Listen,
can't nobody try to get the glory off of your fame, because you are definitely motivated. You're a self-entrepreneur. You make it happen.
Like I said,
any means necessary.
Do you know what they charge for headshots? I'm not knocking anybody for what they charge for headshots, but you would not be getting my money for no headshot. I ain't gonna lie to you. And the reason, like, I had a discussion with somebody about that before. You know, it's the thing. No matter how good your headshot is, don't mean that you're a good actor or actress.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you have all the people don't know what you look, because guess what? When I get on set, they're going to make me up how they want me to look anyway. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and like I said, I took that with my camera.
At least for right now, until, you know what I mean? Yeah. Everybody has to start from somewhere. But what you're teaching us on this live podcast is whatever you do, start somewhere. You know what I mean? Start with the foundation of what you have and work your way and build on it. You know what I mean?
Your favorite artist in whatever field of work that they're in, whether it's music, acting, politics, to get to that level that they were at, they had to start from somewhere. You know, I find some people like, you know, to be honest with you, people, they will be quick to go get a show, like, you know what I'm saying, a brand new outfit, brand new hairdo, all this stuff, whatever, to go to a Drake concert. But it's hard to get somebody to come to like a hole in the wall joint of your own. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll realize your favorite artists have to start from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So support, because I find it hard, honestly, I'm going to just be all the way 100. Strangers support more than
better than your
family and friends, and that's just being honest. Like,
that's
you know,
fact.
you have to beg. If people knew what it takes for me to do one of these things, let's take my clothes for instance. I gotta go get this. I gotta go buy the shirt, right? I gotta go get the shirt. I gotta go get the material. You know, you don't know how much money I spent on this machine and this machine, and that's before I even made a dime. And this time I gotta drive back and forth to these places. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like,
putting gas in the car, and
they don't know everything that goes into stuff, man. So and a lot of even family friends, you know, the disc and like, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, I find it so easy for people that don't know Tyler to support me, because they see all of these things. Everything that I have, like, I do this myself by the grace of God.
right.
He gives me the talent and the desire and the passion to do this stuff. Like, I do, because I'm self-motivation is the number one key for anything. You know, put yourself with like-minded people and go-getters. You know what I'm saying? And
You have inspired me today to get some things done. Like, it's some stuff that I've been needing to do, and I wouldn't say procrastinating necessarily, just busy. I got a family and dealing with this. But today's podcast is like, today is the day. All bets is off. I'm gonna get myself up after I get done with this. Mail some VIPs my books that I've been trying to get
go to the post office.
and, you know, I gotta get this product out and get it to them because it's important. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do what we gotta do.
When we get out this, I gotta go to the post office and mail some stuff, some beanies out to people. You know what I'm saying? I got the beanies, you know what I'm saying? Like, Black History Month is coming up. It's upon us. It's coming. You know, I got the Black History. I am Black History. This is my own custom design. I had this made for me. But I printed all of these. I have my Live for the Moment beanies with some of my designs. I make all of these. That's like one of my favorite designs. This is one of my originals, the Live for the Moment, the LFTM, you know, and the
okay.
Then you got, this is another design in the shape format. And I have, let me see, this is a better one. The Live for the Moment is kind of it's a line. You can't really see this one.
It's more just, plain.
It got the lines under. I call this my political. Like, this reminds me of politics for some reason, the way I made it. I don't know why it does that, but yeah, these are my design. These are just my hats, and then all of these are on my t-shirts and hoodies. These same designs. I just put these on beanies. Yeah. So
and send me a care package, and I'll make sure that I give you love here on the Queen D Live Experience and open the packages up. And
I'm gonna send you something. Matter of fact, then I got
do this unveiling.
These are face masks too. So the same designs that are on.
Wow.
These are fake. I got a whole lot. I make all of these, you know what I'm saying? The face mask.
Wow, that's dope. He's ready, y'all. He is ready for the times that we're in. He's ready. If he had to go out and promote himself and hustle, you know, at an event, he ready. He got his product. He ready to go, y'all. Like, hands down. If y'all ain't on this level with your merchandise and your product and your brand, if y'all ain't on this level, you really ain't doing nothing.
No, you are. Like I said, and it's just, you know, that's just, it just comes off of, you know, want to put my brand out. Like I said, you know, you got all these big people that have companies that produce that stuff. You're looking at the producer of any of my merchandise, apparel, whatever. It's me, and I love doing it. Why? Because, like, when I'm doing this, like, I'm at peace. You know what I'm saying? When I'm at peace. Like, this is my, like, stuff can be going on in the house, and I come in my studio office and just create and just be in.
That's how I feel. Yeah, it's a blessing to be in that position, to be able to come and just let all the ideas go and unleash, you know, that from a creative space. That's why, listen, I do the same thing. I got my own vibe and things that I have to work on daily and put up put together, do this, do that. Us as creators, we have to be careful about who we're around, what kind of, environments we're around, the whole nine, because you got to stay in this creative lane and space.
Yeah.
And it's important that even others around you, you know what I'm saying, they understand
Yeah.
that. And it just, listen, I want to be around people like you myself, because this is what it is. You inspire me. You inspire me.
It's just like I said, it's just all about like, and that's the whole thing, man. That's my whole message for people. Is like I just want to be motivational and inspirational to people, because it's like I didn't never have nobody just sit me down and be like, "Hey, bro, this is what you should do." I would like see what Queen G is doing. I see what he's doing. I see what she's doing, and I'll take it and put it in a pot of gumbo and mix it up and see how I can add
Right.
what I already mix it in with what I already have, like ear hustle. So, but overall, it just comes from me just being passionate and just wanting to be out there, you know what I'm saying, in a positive way. Like I said, I do this stuff like hard. Like people can call my phone anytime and like ask for advice or whatever. Like I don't know everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still figuring it out as well. But I
Right.
can tell you what has worked for me and what is working for me, and maybe you can take that and run with it. Like I'm all for it. All game.
But you're already on the ground running. You're
Yeah,
already in the motion of,
yeah,
and I love it. You have a lot of great tips and things that you can teach others, because you're very hands on.
yeah,
When you're hands on, you know what the texture of something feels like.
yeah,
You understand, what the grain or the edges
yeah.
feel like, and what the, you know what I mean?
You have to, because when you spending
what
money,
the what the product does. You understand that, because you
yeah,
you get in there and you make it happen hands on, one
yeah,
by one, until something works. You know what I mean? And that's the school I'm from. I'm from that same school, bro. Like,
yeah,
get in there and try. You
yeah.
break your back until you make something happen. You know what I
You
mean?
have to. You
This
have
this
to.
generation now, they're kind of lazy, and they expect to give them a handed out scenario, and that it doesn't work like that.
It
It
don't.
does not work like that in the real world of entrepreneurialism, if that's a word. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? In our world. Um
It doesn't.
so
You have to put yourself out there. Like I said, you have to be an open book in a sense. Because when you're an entrepreneur, like I said, I just opened up my online clothing store, the Live for the Moment clothing on Shopify or whatever, where you can order my stuff, order my clothes, and all of that stuff. Like everything that I do, I manage it from my phone. The crazy thing is, I got computers, tablets. I don't have to. It all depends. My laptop is over there. Here go my my iPad. Everything is Apple. So wait, Apple. If anybody's on here from Apple, I need a sponsorship. I use nothing but Apple products because it's convenient when it comes to business wise. So it took me let me tell you something. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand, Queens. I keep calling Shanta because everybody know your name anyway. Because
right,
but
you good.
but like it took me over an hour to photograph all of my stuff. You seen all the beanies. I was just showing you the designs of beanies. I have multiple beanies in different colors and print, like, you know what I'm saying? And all my t-shirts, all my hoodies, I got I got socks. Hold on. I got socks. These are dope too. These are, you know what I'm saying?
Dang, he got the socks printed up.
You know what I'm saying? Got the socks. You feel me? I got some black
People
ones.
go and listen to me on this. You're genius, because all the things you've created, people always need them. Like the mask, t-shirts,
Yeah.
the socks. People are gonna always need socks. People
Yeah.
are gonna always need hoodies and hats and beanies, and you know what I mean? Especially during this cold season.
Yeah.
This
You know
cold
what I'm
season,
saying?
we need them beanies, bro.
Yeah, that's what
We
I'm
need them
saying.
beanies.
It's been like I can't really wear this Vegas weather be tripping. Like one day it's warm, like literally the last couple of days it felt like a late spring day. Like it wasn't hot and it wasn't cold. It was just like one of them. Put on just one of them little light, you know what I'm saying, little light, little windbreaker or something like that. These are the short sleeve, the ankle socks white. I have the ankle socks black, and then I have some long sleeve blacks. I'm gonna do some white ones. I'm gonna do the long socks black today, not white today. And like I said, it took me over. Know what I was saying? Well, it took me over an hour to photograph all of my products. Then it took me like 2 hours over 2 hours to figure out how to even set the freaking shop up because they already got a template. So I got to replace all their pictures with my pictures, put out, oh my goodness, took forever. But people
Right,
don't
and
know
now you're
things
about
like
to
that.
add StreamYard to your family, your digital family. I'm gonna send you the site and stuff like that
Let
so
me
you
see what that's
can
talking about. Yeah, let me see what
start
that's talking
learning.
about.
Yeah, this right here is a whole nother, invention that it's been so easy and so compatible for me. And I don't know I'm not a techie, bro. So if I have figured it out, StreamYard is really simple. I'm not a techie. I'm not technical at all. When I tell you, I'm like completely amateur to all this. Okay,
it's easy. It's like I say, all of this stuff is just, if people knew the things that we go through, they wouldn't give the hassles that they
give to even support it. Right.
Yeah, to support.
Right.
Like I said, you don't. It take to just do these socks right here. Like I have to, not this one because this one's an easy weed, but this one, like just that design, you gotta weed the stuff out. You know what I'm saying? After I cut it, you gotta weed it out. This is the material. Like you gotta place it on the mat. You gotta put your design on there. You gotta load it into the machine. You gotta print it. You gotta peel it. You gotta weed all the little in between the nicks and crannies of the I's. I mean, of the O's and the P's and the B's. And then you gotta sit here and press it up. This thing had this whole room hot. Like when I'm doing this, I have to open the window up.
You're sweating, yeah.
Because it's hot. Like people don't understand like the process, and it's like
the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into it. But I will say this, bro. Eventually, this hard work will pay off. You know that it has in some instances already. And you're just brilliant. I think that a lot of people, when they watch this show, they're gonna learn a lot of different things and concepts from you. This is why how many times have I interviewed you? I always call you back because you motivate me. You know what I'm saying? You motivate me in a real way. Like right now, I was gonna go lay down and take a nap, but I'm not because I'm so hyped now. I'm hyped. Like I'm ready to go run a marathon.
And
you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to go take on the world.
That's all I want to do. That's all I want to be is people. Like if anything, if my legacy when I'm gone, it's for people to know like just the motivation and like the passion that I have for the things. Like I've sat down with plenty of people. Like you can only give people so much, and everybody's not gonna do nothing with it. Like I said, like you were speaking on earlier, so many young people want stuff to be given to them. That ain't how it works.
It doesn't work like that, right?
Into existence, but then you also will put the work. That's why every Sunday I will go to all the home games, and then finally at the end of the season, it paid off. Regardless if it was somebody inside the stadium, I had a news channel there that even though I didn't get to speak per se on the station, my state, the news anchor is shouting out my brand. The cameraman is pointing to everything that he was showing Win City Raiders. I made that. All of my brothers, my son, my daughter, my niece, my DJ, everybody had on a Win City Raiders shirt that I made, that I just did.
That was beautiful, right?
And he's saying it, and then to top it all off, you hear my song in the background, and everybody like, man, I cannot show you. If I could show you the video, if I could show y'all the video, because it was a dope experience, because it show you how God works. Like if you stay, if you pray on it, if you put the work in, you know what I'm saying, you pray on it, you speak into existence, put it in the universe, and actually put in the work, that it will come to play. Like I said, I was supposed to do an interview with somebody else, but it made it even better. Why? Because I had my family there, the people that I love the most was there with me, and getting it, and they on TV as well. So it wasn't just me. It was, and then just everybody that was
everybody, right?
I had the song on repeat. Like the song, I know I played my song, not even exaggerating. My song had to play over 50 times, probably more than that.
That's what it takes, though. It takes us to not just knock on the doors, right? To break these doors down, we gotta break them down, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta break these doors down, literally. Listen. Like my lane, one of my lanes that I know I am very, very confident in is interviews, right? I know how to interview. That's one of the skills that God has given me from the time I was a little girl. I've been nosy all my life. Right? All my life. So What am I going to sit on this gift? No, I'm going to utilize this gift and reach out to people like yourself, entrepreneurs, to teach other viewers, you know what I mean, the lane of what it takes to become successful as an entrepreneur. I'm going to beat these doors down, bro. We're going to create lanes like never before. And people would say, why would you book yourself on interviews to be interviewed? Because it's important that people know about my journey too, to inspire others on a larger scale and a larger audience. We've been in this game 20 some years now. Why sit on it? I'm not about to sit on what God has blessed me with. I'm gonna use these gifts and teach the world with it. That's just it, bro. That's the way I feel. So anyway, we are at the end of our interview. It's been an hour already. Can you believe it? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got one.
Go ahead.
So this is my last little plug. So I'm finna start filming my new movie, which is called Speaker Be Silent. This is my new movie. It's gonna be a DVD CD combo because I do have a soundtrack to it as well. So when you get it, that's me on the cover. Speaker Be Silent. It's a crime, drama, action, political movie. It's gonna be dope. So I start filming next month, February 3rd. 3rd is the first day of filming. So it'll be out more towards the end of the. I'm still debating because I'm gonna have a release of Red Carpet, and that's something else I want to talk to you about as well.
Let's go.
But this is the movie. So there's no film, there's no movie on this yet, but this is the packaging, and this is the CD. It has the music on here. It's 5 songs that's specifically about the movie, because you see a lot of movies with soundtracks. The songs don't necessarily go with the soundtrack to me.
Right, they're just on there, just thrown on there.
This is you can listen to this. You can listen to this soundtrack and can tell what the movie is before you go watch the movie. So I already have over 100 of these packaged up just like this, minus the DVD. So I already got 100 of these in a box that's look just like this, and then I have my CDs. They're still in the spool because they're not printed yet, but this is what I've been showing my cast and my crew of what the movie will look like. And so when I film the movie, I'm gonna have a red once I show the movie, I'm gonna have a red carpet. So I'm putting this out there now, the Queens Live Experience. We gotta get you to Las Vegas to help.
I'm there
to interview the cast and myself, about the movie, and it's just gonna more so add to what we're doing. So that's why I say we're all in to help each other. When you come out here to cover, I'm gonna have like three or 4 people that do shows like this that come out here to give them more content. And then also because you're not gonna know any of my actors or actresses that are on my film, and they're not gonna know you. And now y'all coming together. So they're gonna be, so when you get here, I'll have you, but you'll get to watch the movie before the thing, depending on when we can get you out here in how far in advance. But anyway,
just let me know when that time comes. I'm there.
That's the only thing.
Let's work it out.
So Speaker Be Silent is my new movie that I'm finna start filming, written, directed, and produced by me. It's coming soon. The only thing about the release is let this COVID open up. So the 2 places that I want to do it at, one of the 2, I need a bigger percentage of being able to get into the because they're only letting 25% in. So that's why towards the late summer, early fall, whatever, mid-fall is when I want to release it. So hopefully the place that I want to do gives a bigger percentage of how many people that I can bring in to make my money back.
Come in,
because I gotta pay for all of the stuff. So I need to try to make my money back off selling tickets. So Queen G, well, speaking into existence, and it's gonna happen.
I'm there, bro. Let's go.
We'll be doing a red carpet interview for my new movie, Speaker Be Silent. It's gonna be dope. I cannot wait for you guys to see it and hear the soundtrack. Shout out to all my guys that are. I don't want to get no names out yet, but shout out to all the guys that are on my soundtrack. I have 1 song that is out of the 5 that is me by myself, and there's going to be a music video for that. So if you stay around the next couple months, when you see the music video, you will see clips of the movie inside of the music video. So you will kind of get the vibe.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Well, Tyler, you have been amazing. Like I said, I'm so hyped right now. I don't want to go lay down nowhere. I'm finna go work. Work because you have inspired me this morning in this moment. I got some things I've been needing to do. I'm about to get up and go do those things, period. There's no excuse for nothing. Don't sleep.
No.
Don't sleep.
Naps. Power.
real quick, where can we find you on social media? And then I gotta head out because I gotta get in my day. I gotta get in my
Okay.
day.
Also, you just go to tjones501.com. TJONES501.com, www.tjones501.com, or at tjones501. That's how you find me on all social media. But if you go to my website, it links you to my music, to all of my social media platforms. So just www.tjones501.com. Get in contact with your boy.
You've been amazing, bro. And send me that care package so I can represent that too and do the unveiling.
Text me your address and where you want me to send it. I'm gonna send you. I'm
Okay.
gonna send you a care package. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send you something exclusive. So I'm finna go to the post office and I'm finna go to some stores and get some stuff that I need. But I'll definitely send you a few little things.
Okay, for sure. See, that's what we do for each other. We show love. You know what I'm saying? I got some more children's books too, for your daughter. So we we'll keep this going, and definitely I am definitely interested in hosting your red carpet for this year's event. Let's do it. Let's go. Keep up the good work, Tyler, and keep inspiring others that you know what I mean? Teaching through your action. Teaching through your action. I think action speaks louder than words. That's the exact truth. And that's what we have. You know what I mean? Is our action. We show better than we can talk, right?
I can show you better, I can tell you. I can show you better, I can tell you.
Exactly. I can show exactly.
Y'all don't get nothing, man. I just want to be a motivational and inspirational to people. Like, if y'all have any questions, please see me. If y'all want to get started on whatever entrepreneurship y'all doing, if I don't know, I know somebody that knows. So holler at your boy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, for sure.
Thank you for having
me. Definitely. Have a good day, and I will talk to you soon, okay?
All right, y'all.
All right, peace. Wasn't he great? See, listen, we're going to have even more motivating guests. I have an interviewer that will be scheduled for tomorrow on this live podcast. So y'all stay tuned for all the amazing events. And then I'm being interviewed later. His name is Victor, I think Santiago or something like that, out of Boston. I'll be on that segment being interviewed. So we're going to keep this going, y'all. I'm going to try to keep you guys informed of what's going on and happening in my world of Queen G Live Experience. Thank you so much for all who tuned into this segment with Mr. Tyler Jones, special guest. He was amazing. He was powerful. I loved his positive affirmations, the action that he's shown, and all the things that he's doing to build an empire there in Las Vegas. So y'all stay tuned. You never know who I'm going to have on this podcast. Thank you for sharing, liking, posting, and continuing to support the Queen G Live Experience. I'm out, y'all. Peace.